Blessings, soul family. How's everyone doing today? Summer is approaching. I don't know what it's like in Canada, where um, I was living, and I'm not too sure what it's like in the US, in some parts of the US that are more north. But here in Mexico, we are definitely feeling the heat. We completely skipped spring and we're into 35-degree weather already. So summer is approaching, and I want to talk about sweat because it's time to sweat. It's the time of the year. Um, so in society, we tend to think of sweating as, gross, and we try to do everything we can to almost prevent it. However, sweating is so good for us, and it's especially good for the skin. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the benefits of making sure you get a good sweat on every day, and why. So number one, it helps to keep our lymphatic system in check. So when our lymphatic system is like bogged down or clogged, or filled with toxins, then it begins to show up as illness, and it can also show on our skin. So our skin might look more lackluster when we have toxins in our body. So the first point of entry for any toxin when it enters your body is your lymphatic system. When it goes through your lymphatic system, then it begins to move into other parts of the body. So sweating is extremely beneficial for detoxifying. And how do we do that? We detoxify through the pores of our skin. So our skin, the largest organ on our body, kind of acts like a third kidney. It has almost the same function as your liver. Whereas the sweat glands will filter out toxins. And then this in turn boosts our immune system. And this is going to show up on our skin. It's going to show up in the luster and the vitality of our skin. So super important to make sure that we are sweating every day. And it doesn't have to be like dripping sweat. As long as you're getting a little bit of moisture under your armpits and, between your thighs in that crotch area, then you're going to get the detoxification process moving. So it doesn't have to be a disgusting dripping wet sweat. But you want to kind of work up a little bit of a glow on your skin every single day. So here are some other benefits of sweating. Number one, it increases circulation through all organs and tissues, and that includes your skin. So when you're increasing circulation, you're also going to improve the texture, the vitality, the plumpness, and the moisture in your skin. It detoxifies. It opens our pores, which allows a natural protective barrier to form, and it actually will reduce and prevent bacteria. So it's cleansing. And here are some things that you can do to make sure that you are getting your sweat on. So if you notice that you have a particularly difficult time getting a sweat on, it could be that you are naturally more dry. Your nature, your actual constitution might be of a drier nature. So in Ayurvedic terms, we call this vata. Your constitution may be more vata. You may be excess in vata. So you just might naturally be more dry. So what you want to do is make sure that you are doing more things throughout the day to add hydration and moisture to your body. And that could include sipping hot or warm lemon water throughout the day, which is also really, really good for your lymphatic system. But making sure you're getting an adequate amount of water. And if you find that you can't retain water well, so if you drink water and then, 5 minutes later, you're running to the washroom, you might need more salt in your body. So sea salts, mineral salts, or Himalayan salt, add more of those salts to your meals. You could also add it to your water. Because you want to try to retain the water. Also, things like avocados and essential fatty acids, you might want to make sure you add those to your diet or add a little bit more to your diet. That also helps with maintaining a great, healthy skin barrier as well. Aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice is super healthy for not only your body as a whole, but your liver particularly benefits greatly from drinking aloe vera juice. And it's also super, super hydrating and super cooling. Go to a sauna if there's a local sauna in your area, maybe, once a week, because this week we're talking about self-care and we are promoting our pamper package. Maybe this is the week that you book an appointment and go for a nice massage and then stop at the sauna and just make it a weekly practice, getting a nice, good sweat on in the sauna. Or you can try a hot yoga session. Just make sure that you are staying hydrated because you want to be able to move these toxins throughout your body. And of course, your body needs water to do that. So if you tend to be super fiery by nature, so if you're more on the warm side, maybe your hands are always warm and your feet are always hot, and you tend to have emotions that are prominent like anger or maybe rage or frustration, you could be more of a hot person by nature. So you don't want to work up too much of a sweat by doing super vigorous activity, because that could actually heat you up even more and possibly burn you out. So more gentle exercises like a brisk walk or a swim might help to balance that out for you a little bit better. And what else do I got for you here? Yeah, just in general, just a light exercise where you work up to a little bit of a glow is all you really need. But it's important that we're sweating every day. So where we usually try to avoid sweating, just remember it's super, super healthy for you. It's very good for you to sweat, and it's very good for your skin. And you will notice it on your skin when you are making sure that you're getting that sweat on every single day. And then some tips for after is just to tone your skin. So especially if you live in a hot, humid environment, you might want to keep a toner with you and just tone your skin every once in a while, give it a little spritz, and then make sure that you're using a good moisturizer. That's going to help to keep the moisture in and keep your skin nice and plump and strong. So that is what I have for you today. Hopefully you got some good nuggets out of there. And if you have any tips or suggestions, we would love to hear about them. Just drop them in the comments below. And I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Namaste.